Hello, I'm here. Hi guys. Welcome. It's been a bit of a while since I made a digital diary video. Oh my god. To put it simply, before I get into the nitty-gritty stuff, my emotions is something I always want to document, but there will be times where I prioritize stuff that I probably shouldn't prioritize over my documenting my thoughts and stuff. Of course, I got milk again. Fuck. What's new? Oh my god, I don't know why I always get like some drink before I do this stuff, but it's a Friday night, you know. It's Good Friday today. April Fool's has just happened. I've had a few date stories to tell you. I went on a date last night and then had a whole other thing with a guy another time. Not long ago. So the time when I made mummy and daddy issues videos, which I still kind of have dad issues. It's like good and bad. It's always like a roller coaster. Life's full of ups and downs, and I've started to really learn that. But in terms of like how I've been going, I have good strings of weeks and bad strings of weeks. Right now I'm in a good string of weeks. And it's just all got to do with Snapchat and talking to people on Snapchat and stuff like that. And talking to people. I guess I'll try and tell you the stories. So there was this one kid, his name starts with an N. I went to Docklands in Melbourne with him. Went all well, it was pretty good. It went well. I won't try and talk too much about dating stuff, but I do want to I do want to share you my real life experiences and stuff. I've got quite a few to share, to be honest. It went well. He was very cute. He's a very, very cute guy. But he's, again, not actually my entire exact type. And that's actually a problem. I think I talked about this day, I'm not sure. But it was a really good day. I wasn't fully attracted to him. He wasn't my exact type, but he was still very, very cute. And he's very cute. Yeah, I first saw him on a dating app. This is about 2 months ago. About 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I saw him on a dating app. And then about I'd say a month ago now, I went on a date with him. And it was really cute. It was nice. Everything went well, and then I kind of got upset at him a little bit because we both lacked communication skills, mainly him, to be honest. He'd be talking, I'd be talking to him, and he goes, "Are you being dry, or maybe am I just overthinking?" And I said, "Bro," and this was at the time when Dad was treating me really badly, and I was just really upset. I was on smoko break, and I was messaging him. And he goes, "Are you being dry?" And I just didn't want to snap him because I just don't like snapping when I'm at work. Because when I'm at work, my hair doesn't look good. I'm dirty. I'm wearing my glasses, and sometimes I just want to snap people when I look good, you know. And he goes, "Are you being dry, or am I just overthinking?" I'm like, "Mate," I was already upset that time, and I'm just like, "Dude, I'm not being dry, man. Here, I'm trying to message you this whole time." And he goes, "Well, you're not snapping me." I'm like, "Well, dude, what the hell?" And then he stopped messaging me, and at the time I had this 7-day thing that some other guy gifted me, some random guy, gifted me Snapchat Plus, and he was, and gifted me Snapchat Plus, but it wasn't a thing where he bought it for me. He had this thing where he could gift multiple people Snapchat Plus for 7 days, and I had it, and I could see the guy that I was talking to, N, he was half swiping me, and he wasn't responding to my chats, and I actually started getting pissed off. I'm like, "Here you are saying I'm dry when you're the one that's half swiping my message, not responding to me." And he always did that when I spoke to him, and that was my red flag. I'm like, "Man, here you are, always overthinking my messages, and then you're the one that's half swiping my messages." And of course, he said the usual line as I was speaking on Instagram before this, before we started talking on Snapchat. And he said he wasn't active on Snapchat, right? And then now all of a sudden it's changed. And I asked him, okay, well, if you're not active on Snapchat, which I've noticed you're not, you don't seem very active. And I believed him at first. You don't seem very active. Then we'll speak on Instagram. And he goes, actually, no, I just want to see on talking on Snapchat because I want to see you. I'm like, well, but you said you're not active on Snapchat. But if you're more active on Instagram, why don't you want to message me more on there? So I was confused. And so it's all nonsense. It's all fucking bullshit. But this is the details I need to get into. And so it's just a constant fucking headache. Like, I don't know. I'm trying my best to not get uptight about it, but it's just all these small things that just add up all the time when I'm trying to date guys online, and it just gives me a fucking headache. And so with him, he was cute. Like, our personalities weren't exactly the same anyway, so I guess it's fair enough that it never worked out. But I just, yeah, I kind of fell for him a little bit, so it's like I was like upset again. And yeah, so what happened then? After that, I got upset at him. I said, mate, like, what are you doing? I actually left him on open because I was just upset. I was pissed off. And he goes, I'm not dealing with this right now. Like, and I said, and then he messaged me again. I said to him, I don't remember what I said, but all that happened was I just left him on open. He goes, don't keep leaving me on open. I'm not dealing with this right now, because he was at a concert or something. And he goes, I'm not messaging you because I didn't have any data. I'm like, sure, just leave him on open again, because I wasn't interested. And I was probably going to leave. I was expecting it to just leave it there. And he goes, I wish you believed me. He texted me again. And I say, listen, man, I've just had a really hard week. My dad's treating me not the best. I'm doing my absolute best to message you. Just because I'm not snapping all the time doesn't mean I'm being dry. And he goes, oh my God, but I'm so sorry. I'm like, sure. And then after that, we start talking, and then it was back to okay again. Just a little, I should have left it then and there, but I wanted to date him a bit more and get to know him in real life more and stop worrying about this Snapchat nonsense. And then we went on a second date. And you know what? Now that I look back, I kind of realize why this happened, and I feel like it's happened for a reason. It's God telling me, not to bring God into this, but it's telling me to stop dating people that just because you find cute, you should go on a date with them. Like, just stop forcing dating, stop forcing love. Which I was, by going online and texting this guy. And I messaged him first on Instagram. We matched on a dating app. He didn't respond to my messages on dating app. I think I unmatched him. And then, he never responded to my messages at all on the dating app. And then I saw Instagram appear on my page, I think. And I messaged him on Instagram. Yeah, it's weird. I have that thing where I do that, where I get rid of someone because it pisses me off and they don't message me, but then his Instagram appeared. I'm like, oh, maybe I messaged him on Instagram. Maybe something happened on dating app. I'm not gonna overthinking it. He goes, yeah, sorry, my Tinder was bugging out. I'm like, sure, I'm alright, sure. And then obviously fast forward to back to where I was. So when I fast forward to going back to our second date, again, it went good so far. It went well, but then all of a sudden something happened. And this is something that I believe happened for a reason. And it's telling me you shouldn't be dating this person because you know you're not into them fully, and you know they're most likely not going to be your future husband because you're forcing dating to happen. That's what I feel like God is telling me. Alright, so what happened? I noticed a guy, and I'm an observant person, noticed a guy speak, and I noticed a girl say to a guy, oh, welcome, hello, to this bar in Melbourne, at this bar. And I look to my right and I see a girl who works at the bar say to a guy, oh, hello, welcome, so you can just start by doing that. And I realized, oh, this guy has started his first shift. turns around, grabs the water in his hands, about to start do his first duties because of his first shift, and I was just listening to the conversation. Alright, keep in mind I was on a date with N. Yes, I wasn't listening to that entirely, but I noticed it. You notice something. And I said, oh, that guy's on his first shift, look at that. And he goes, and my date N goes, yeah, that's cool. I'm an observant person, of course I said it. The guy turns around, and it is the hottest guy I've ever seen in my life. I swear to God, he was so fucking hot. I couldn't believe it. My date was cute. Not my type, but cute. This guy was the hottest man I've ever seen. I swear to God. And you know what? I was staring at him a bit. And yeah. I was staring at him. And my date did notice. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and lie to myself saying, not a lot, sit here and lie and be like, oh, it's all my date's fault. I stared at him, and I'm going to admit it, and I'm going to be sitting here like, you know what? This happened about a month ago. From the date now. So this happened at the start of March, around the start of March. Yeah, and so that happened. Then my date noticed. He goes to me, what are you looking at? I go, oh, just what that lady's eating there. My date turns around, sees the guy that I was sees the waiter that I was staring at. He goes, huh, yeah, sure. Awkward silence for about 10 seconds, and then I just say something to forget it. And my head was going a million miles per hour, like, holy fucking shit. What the fuck did I just do? Holy shit. And I've felt so bad ever since then. And then I realized, and then after that I went to the beach, to Warrnambool. I'll show you guys. I don't know when the date was that I went. It was quite a while ago. Uh, 35. Yes, this was last month. Nope, no. So I went to Warrnambool. This area is called Thunder Point. Look at that. That's Warrnambool. So this is called Warrnambool. And yes, this is it. This is Warrnambool. So that's Warrnambool Breakwater. Warrnambool Breakwater, there's those domes. So Warrnambool is a small beach town along Melbourne coast. Yeah. Along Melbourne's coast. Not Melbourne's coast. What am I thinking? Sorry, my mind's gone blank. Along the coast, along the Great Ocean Road in Victoria. So if you just search up Warrnambool, Victoria, you'll see it. Yeah. And so the date of that was 22nd of February. So if we go to details. Yeah, so that's when it was. So 20th was the Friday, 21st was the Saturday, and then this was the Sunday. And the 20th was a Friday, was when I had the second date, and that's when that thing with the waiter, with the hot waiter went down. And this guy was so fucking hot, I couldn't believe it. I genuinely was like staring at him. It was bad. It's bad, man. It's pretty bad. And then after that, like we didn't really speak much when I went away on my weekend to the Warrnambool trip. And I was thinking about it a lot, like, yeah, I fucked up there. And I don't think we're going to get very far, but I still tried. And I said to him, I broke it to him, like, yeah, I'm sorry, N, but I don't think we're probably the best match. because here I am going to Warrnambool, and then that same weekend I went to Warrnambool as well. He went to a concert of someone I've never heard of before, and you're probably thinking, oh, that's not a big deal, but you know what? When you really think about it, it's like, in his spare time, he's going and doing this and that, going to concerts, going out at night, and I'm spending my time literally at the beach by myself, taking photos and going to random spots. Very, very two different lifestyles, and he's a country kid too. He lives in the country again. I've had a few people that like live off in the country. He lives close to Albury, around Albury, not close to Albury, but something like that, Albury. Yeah, so sorry if this was a bit confusing, guys, but yeah. And after that, I said to him, oh yeah, like, I'm sorry, but like, I don't think it's gonna work out very well, and things like that. And I still tried to talk to him, like I tried to message him and stuff, and then I had him blocked on TikTok as well, because I make TikToks. I still have that account, by the way. That account of 5,000 followers now. TikTok.com. This account here. It hasn't been, don't worry, it hasn't been deleted. This account. I'm not sure why it's letting me go on it. But anyway, this is my account. You can tell from my hair. So yeah, I'm getting a decent following on it. It still makes me a bit uncomfortable when I get like messages from like old men, or comments from old men, not messages. I have DMs off completely because old men trying to message me. It does make me uncomfortable. Like, I'll be lying if I said it doesn't. But yeah, that's that. Yeah. And so yeah, so that's that. Is it still playing? Hang on. No. Okay. You guys can't hear the TikTok video, so better. So yeah, so that's that TikTok. So I blocked N on that TikTok. I blocked him. I've had him blocked the whole time. Sorry. And then I unblocked him. And the reason why as well, I'll tell you guys, is because I didn't want him to see those videos and be like, wait a minute, this kid makes TikToks? That's kind of weird. Like, or wait, this kid makes videos? That's kind of, I don't really like that, because he's getting attention from guys. And I make TikToks to make content, to make fun. And a lot of people, for some reason, want to put words in my mouth and say like, oh, you make content, you want attention, you're desperate. I really make videos about gay, relatable gay stuff, because I've had a lot of experiences. Like, I've had quite a few experiences, and obviously they're very, very relatable stuff. And no better content out there. There's no better content out there than relatable stuff. And that's like a fact. Like, relatable beats impressive. Like, you can do something super impressive, but at the end of the day, it has to be very, very impressive in order to get a big amount of attention, especially these days, because everything is online. Like, you can search up anything online, you'll find it. Search up a guy doing 1,000 backflips, and you'll find it. So just posting something a regular backflip isn't really going to get much attention these days. But if you do something more relatable and think of something relatable like I do, you're going to get more attention. And which I am, but unfortunately I'm getting attention from people as well that for some reason want to keep hitting on me in the comments, and I obviously have DMs off and stuff. So I'm not really interested in getting DM'd by all these old men, creepy old men. Half of them aren't even close to where I live anyways, and even if they were, I'm just not interested. Especially meeting off people. I don't want to meet someone off TikTok, bro. I don't want to do that. But yeah, so yeah. Some of my videos are really good, actually. I like some of them. They're really good. But yeah, so I had N blocked the whole time because I didn't want him to see my videos, just in case they scared him off, which it does. Which I do believe it is going to scare a lot of guys off if they start talking to me online, which Gonna get into that in a second. But I had him blocked anyway, just in case, and he never found out the account, of course. And so I had him blocked, blah blah blah. After the second date, I still had him blocked the whole time. We still talked. I did kind of say to him, sorry, you know what, I've got a feeling maybe we're not the best match. And he goes, and I also said, I am so sorry for doing that on that date with you, staring at that guy. And he goes, yeah, I did notice, and I didn't want to overthink it though. I'm like, no, you're not overthinking, it did actually happen. Yeah, he's very different over text. He's a lot more fragile over text, but then in real life he's a lot more of a normal person. It's very weird. Yeah, it's very strange. People are very strange over text, like when you meet them. That's one thing I'm really learning about dating. People are not what they seem over text, and don't be fooled by it. You gotta expect the unexpected with people. And there was lots of things about him I liked though. Like I like the way he dressed. I like his style. Some of his style is really cool. He's like a little rock star. He was cute, but I just know he's not my type of boyfriend. Like not my type, you know. But he was still very cute. I wish I was still friends with him, to be honest. Just online friends with him, but like that's long gone. I'll get into that in a second. So yeah, and then we still talked a little bit. I said we were happy to be friends and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but he's becoming really dry or stopped speaking to me. And I said, sure, we can still be friends. I guess he said friends with benefits, or I did, I'm not sure. And then he stopped speaking to me, I'm not sure what happened. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just sorting out some weird feelings at the moment. And he's just a bit strange when he messages. I don't know, like, I'm just like, what are you saying? And he goes, yeah, I saw your TikTok videos. I'm like, oh, okay. Alright. And by then, what? I don't know how to say. Right, so he saw my TikTok videos, right? And I'll tell you what happened. So when I wasn't sold him, we should probably not be dating anymore. I was like, you know what? Sure, I'm happy to unblock him. So I did. The day I unblocked him, he messaged me saying, sorry, I'm just sorting out some weird feelings at the moment. I'm like, what? And I noticed he was being dry. I'm like, what? And I go, what do you mean? And he goes, the TikTok videos. I'm like, they're not about you. And he goes, yeah, but I'm just sorting out some weird feelings at the moment. So he said that like twice. I don't know what he said, but he said that. I'm like, what? And then I go, I'm just so confused. I say, well, you know what? If you're gonna just keep overthinking my TikTok videos, then I don't know what to say. Like, I'm just like, we've only been on 2 dates, and it's just gonna happen. Like, the whole overthinking stuff's happening all over again. And he was bad overthinking as well. But the thing is, though, is that when I see him in real life, I don't like. He doesn't seem like the type of person to overthink. I just think I don't know. He doesn't seem like the type of person to do it. And that's what just confused me. Very confusing date. Like there was lots of things that made it not run smoothly. Yeah, and so he said that, and I said, you know what? Good luck with your dating life, and I blocked him. Alright, blocked him. Shouldn't have done that, but I did. And then fast forward a couple of days, he messaged me saying, you blocked me on Snapchat, are you gonna block me everywhere? Then I sent him a decently long message, not a big paragraph. Not a big paragraph because we only dated twice. There's no point sending a paragraph. I just sent him a decent message summarizing everything, like you gotta stop overthinking and stuff. And that's it. And then that's it. Like after that, about a couple of days later, I decided to add him back on Snapchat, and I say, sorry for blocking you, but I know I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I know I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucked. I'm very fucking stupid. That's how fucked up I am. And then I said to him, oh, sorry for blocking you. I do this thing where, and he goes, Christian, I'm so sorry again. I'm like, it's okay. We don't have to be dating. We can just be online friends. And I send him this thing I search up online about like people with autism, how they block people, or how you feel like blocking someone and then you regret it after. Like this Google thing, I searched up on Google. Do I someone and this is a big problem of mine with online dating. So if you just read this, it says like, once the intense overwhelming emotion passes, your rational mind takes over, realizing the action was too extreme, leading to immediate guilt. So basically, I block someone because I get angry at what he's saying, which was pissing me off. I block them and then I regret doing that. And then I come crawling back to them. And it's a problem with a lot of people with online dating. And that's why online dating is so fucked. Like, you can never sort things out properly. You just block them. You can block them. Block them is a one button away. Yeah. And that's it. And, I said to him, it's okay. Like, you don't have to worry about it. I said to him, I apologize. He apologized to me. And then after that, we snap. Ask him, hey, how are you? He sends one, like, dry responses. I ask him, how are you? He sends dry responses and I realize, nah, it's over. Completely gone. Not even friends anymore with this guy. So, snapped 2 more days. For like 2 more days and I left him on open. And he's still on my Snapchat today. Left him on open since. Not blocking him, not doing anything, not touching his profile, not doing anything. Just leaving him there. If he wants to speak to me, he can. He hasn't this whole time, so... and I know if I do message him, he'd be like, oh my god, this whole time I was overthinking. You weren't interested in talking. But I know he's kind of talking a little bit out of his ass when he messages. Because now that I've seen him in real life and... that I've realized he's not actually, like, there's a bit of fakeness behind those messages. Like, you know when someone messages you like really like oh, I'm so sorry, like they really like, I'm so sorry, like just really sorry in their messages, and always like, I thought you were done with me, or stuff like that. Those people, you're actually gonna be like, you gotta really read into them, because when you meet them in real life, you might realize they're actually not that sorrowful. They're just putting a mask on to make you feel more secure in the situationship. And that's that. Alright? That's it. And I'm going to save the date that I had yesterday for another video. Cool. This other person was completely different. Much better, much different, much better. Okay. I'd say that date I had with N was probably the most messy date. So this will definitely be the most messy story video, because holy shit, was it just a mess. Like, oh my god. I wish I could show you like what it looks like and show you some messages we've exchanged. Because I treat this as like you guys watching this like my mate. Like you guys are my friends. And the details that I want to leave out is he always had me on delivered for quite a while, and when he had his location on, he was on Snapchat all the time. After he said multiple times, I'm actually not very active on Snapchat. And I believed him, because when I added him, he had a low snap score. I'm like, oh, okay, so this time he might actually be telling the truth. Now, it is never, ever the truth. People, especially gays, are always on Snapchat, always on Instagram. And and then when he had his location on, or when I had the Snapchat Plus for 7 days, he, what do you call it? He was always half swiping me, and he was active he was active all the time. And then the reason why I know is because when I was on Snapchat, which I'm on Snapchat quite a bit, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm on it a decent amount. I'm not exactly sure the exact amount, but every time I do look at his location and look at his snap score and to see if he's really been active or not. Because you need to do that. And people, again, will turn on me saying, Like, why would you do that? That's like insane behavior. But you know what? You know what I feel like saying? You kind of need to do that because you need to see if someone's really lying to you or not. If someone really wants to talk to you. Like, if someone really wants to talk to you or really wants to go on a date with you, they would be answering you within a reasonable amount of time. And if someone really was that inactive on Snapchat, like, anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like so sick of this dating shit. So that's why I've stopped doing it. This time, hopefully for good. But I'll get into that in the next video. Yeah, I might do that video maybe in a couple of days. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, oh my god. What a headache. Oh my god. I don't know. Chaos TikToks. Yeah, what else happened? Yeah, like he'd say he's not active, and then when he has a location on, he's on the Snapchat all the time. It's such a red flag. People don't realize how much of a red flag that is. That's like saying, I'm just saying I'm inactive just in case there's times I don't want to message you. That's what it means. Yeah, I might even make a TikTok about that, to be honest. People do it all the time though, like they leave you undelivered all the time, or leave you undelivered to make it seem like they're inactive, but a lot of them don't even realize they have their location on all the time. And you can call me insane for checking your location when I'm all the time when I'm on Snapchat. But you know what? If you're gonna say you're not active, and I'm gonna see if that's really true, because to me it's like, it's obviously personal if you're gonna be active and then not respond to me. Like, you don't need to make it seem like you're busy. You don't need to do that. Oh, what else happened? There was something else that happened. I forget. With my date N. Forget. Anyway, that's it. That'll be it for now. Yeah, it's just so many red flags. He was a vape. He pulled out a vape on our first date too, and he started hitting it. And I thought to myself, yeah, I don't think this guy's it. But I thought, yeah, sure, maybe I can get him to quit. You know, you should never immediately turn someone down because of that. Up to him now, mate. Not up to me. Yeah. Anyway, in other news, I have something to show you guys. Should I think I'll check first. Hang on. Where's my phone? Where would it go? Oh, it's in here, fucking idiot. So, oh shit, oh. I'm gonna show you guys something. I might put it in the next video too. Can you see the reflection of my glasses that I'm on Snapchat? Yeah, you can. Look at that. Look, everyone's on open. I should do this more often, show you guys on Snapchat. Everyone's on open. No, I'm not saying that to be a flex. I'm not saying that to be a flex. I've done it for my mental health. And I need to say this now. I do not add people on Snapchat. I accept friend requests, and that's it. That's all I do. I do not add people. Right? And as of the last 2 weeks, I've actually turned off friend requests. I've turned off where people can see me in quick add and I accept their friend request. I still don't add people, of course, There's always guys in my quick add that have their beautiful body pics and that are cute, but I just do not add them. I don't add them because that's desperate. There's a meter. Adding people on Snapchat to me goes past my meter, and I have not done that in a long time. And trust me when I say this, I do not add people on Snapchat. I only accept friend requests, and that is not a flex. Right? It is not a flex. I promise you, it is not a flex. It is not cool. It is not popular. I'm not popular. I'm a loser. I'm a nobody. That reminds me, one more thing about N, my date N. In order to get him to speak to me, so one night I was feeling really down about my dad, how he treated me at work that day. For those you don't know, I work for my dad, and he can be pretty nasty at work sometimes. And I'm not trying to like get him in big trouble and like wreck his career of 30 years of his job and stuff, but at the same time, it's like I do want to talk about it to the camera because it's important to get off my chest. And that night I was very down, upset, crying, thinking about it. And in order to get N to fucking finally start messaging me as often as he is active on his phone, in order to get him to be messaging me as often as he is active on his phone, like I said, I did the very stupid thing, and that was send him a snap of me with tears down my face. Something I should never do, which I'm not gonna lie, I've done before, is one, send people pics of my bum on Snapchat. It's disgusting. It is fucking disgusting. I've never shown my dick before. Actually, maybe I have a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, but like years and years ago. But I've shown people my butt because, let's be honest, we do anything for someone attractive to keep them talking to us. But one thing you should never ever do is send people nudes because you find them attractive, because those people that ask for them don't give a fuck about you. They just want anything from you in the heat of the moment for their sexual desire, and then when it comes to the crunch, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't care at all, right? And so in order to get N to talk to me, like how active he will, in order to get N to talk to me as much as active as he was on his phone, in order for us to finally have a good conversation, I had to send him a snap of me crying. And no one should ever force dating, force a relationship, force a dating partner, force any kind of ship with someone like that, to that extent. Sending a snap of yourself crying to them to get their attention. No one should ever have to do that. But what did I do? I did it. Yeah. And that night, he helped me calm down. But you know what? Again, I look back and I realize I shouldn't need to do that. And that was the only time we really talked for the whole night. If I didn't send him a snap of tears on my face, I would have still been undelivered for the rest of the night until he finally decided to message me because he wants to look busy. It's just crazy. It's just a fucking headache. But you know what? These details are important because all these details are true. All these details are true. You got to be true to yourself. You got to be honest. And you got to be true. I need to be true to myself. I need to be honest in these videos. In these digital diary videos. I need to be honest. I need to be honest. Yeah. And that's it. That's the other main detail that I nearly forgot. I had to send him a snap of me fucking crying about the way I've been treated at work in order to get his attention that he couldn't give me naturally because the whole dating was forced. Honest to God truth. Never ever force dating, man. It is never going to work out. Ever. As of now, everyone's not open again. they're all people that have added me, so it's fair enough. If I added them and then left them on open, that's snooty behaviour. But they've added me, so it's like they're coming into my space. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. I just thought of a good TikTok idea. What I do... Hang on. So what I do when I come up with a good TikTok idea, I had another one too as I was talking before. I forget it. I either write it down on a notepad, I haven't really done that, or I write it down in the Notes app on my iPhone, Notes app. So I write them down, all my ideas. Oh, voice crack. That means it's time to go. 40 minutes. Yeah. So that date happened in February, so all that mess happened in February. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I made a date that happened in February. Yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh yeah, actually, one more thing I've got to show you guys. Let me Alright, my iPhone's synced. Beautiful. I won't leak any passwords here, will I? Also, look at this. I'll get into all this in the next video. No, I'll get into all this in the video after that. Got all these big updates. Got to talk to. See, this is what happens when you don't do digital diaries for like weeks. That's what happens, mate. It's not good. My hair's getting messier and messier as the video progresses. That's funny. Little man, proud of you. That's my email, guys. Send me some emails. Two-factor authentication. I can do this, I just realized. So you guys don't see. Just gotta remember to put it back to screen. I gotta put it back so you guys don't watch black screen for the rest of the video. Ah, wrong numbers. Okay, there we go. Okay, maybe I'll download them first so I don't leak any information. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's still black, yeah. Little man, proud of you. I guess it doesn't really matter. Leak information. There's nothing personal here, to be honest. This is like my what do you call it? Yeah, I just want to make sure there's nothing I'm leaking by accident. Alright, so this is the... Actually, no, I'll talk about that in another video. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Alright, so I just finished editing. It took me 2 weeks. Quality's bad, I know. And finished on editing this little project. What I'm talking about. This Hellmark video. It's 11 o'clock and I've been up since 7, bro. I need to go to bed. But I have been investing in a lot of AI tools recently, trying to make money off of YouTube. I know it's going against my will, but I'm getting desperate. AI tools. I do want to learn with AI because AI is taking over now. AI tools. I'm starting to really realize, like, I'm going to be left behind if I don't use AI. So basically, my point of recording this little bit, and I do want to learn with AI because AI is taking over now. I'm starting to really realize, like, I'm going to be left behind if I don't use AI. So basically, my point of recording this little bit right now is I wanted to show you this. This is all the vidIQ's fancy Nancy stuff. So, like, you can use vidIQ. This is all vidIQ, right? Now, look at this. How fucking scary is this? This is actually scary. Look how scary this is. Is this not the scariest thing or what? vidIQ has generated me some artificial intelligence. Look at that. That is not me. AI thumbnail. Now, that isn't me. But holy fucking shit. AI has literally generated another version of me. Now this, for those of you who are wondering what the hell this is, if I go to my, there's a bit of spit on the top right of the fucking monitor. Where the fuck is it? This is going to be in the next video, by the way. This is how lazy I am. So if I go here, I'm just trying not to show stuff because I got secret stuff. vidIQ. This is ad blockers, return dislike, TikTok video download, and vidIQ. I've got multiple extensions. But look at this. So this is what it does. It's obviously like helps with, it's got a lot of AI tools in it, and it's literally generated me a fucking AI fucking thumbnail when I've already put my own thumbnail in. I've put this one here in, that one there. It's so weird. It is so creepy. For the past like 5 minutes I've just been staring at it and think, hang on a fucking second, that's not me, but that is me. It is so weird. It is genuinely so fucking weird. I'm like actually fucking weirded out. It's actually so weird. It's like, it's me, but it's not. It's like AI generated. And going off what I was saying before, I'm using AI to like make these YouTube shorts and stuff. Like this is... It is so weird. AI Fruit Love Island bullshit going around. It's been stopped today actually, apparently, I heard. But that guy's making so much money off of TikTok. But the thing is, Australians don't have TikTok creator funds, so I'm just focusing on YouTube Shorts because there's no point posting on TikTok because we don't have creator fund, and no one's gonna. So basically, there's this thing called Fruit Love Island. If you search it up on TikTok, the creator of it has kind of stopped it because he's getting like, you probably can't handle all the negative comments. But if I was to do that, it wouldn't make a difference. I wouldn't get any money because in Australia, TikTok doesn't have the TikTok creator fund. Pretty stupid because a lot of good creators are in Australia and they don't earn the money. Do sponsorships for AI videos. So for those of you saying, oh, I could just do sponsorships, gonna do sponsorships for AI videos. So much money off of TikTok. But the thing is, Australians don't have TikTok creator funds, so I'm just focusing on YouTube Shorts because there's no point posting on TikTok because we don't have creator fund, and no one's gonna do sponsorships for AI videos. So for those of you saying, oh, I could just do sponsorships though, no one's gonna do that for AI videos, and AI slop content. I'm not trying to do AI slop, but I'm trying to use AI to my advantage. Even though I said I'd never do that. You're falling behind if you don't. Yeah, this is stuff I'm going to talk about in another video. Another update video, but I kind of want to stop doing that. I just want to do digital diary, which is the next bit I'm going to do. Maybe, or maybe another game video, but that might be in a week or so. I want to show you that. It's so creepy. So yeah, I don't know when I was gonna originally put these clips in a video. These clips that I just downloaded, the clips that I just showed you. Can't open them because it's in iCloud zip folder. But yeah, that happened and that was really creepy. That's what I wanted to show you guys, basically. Very, very creepy. It was so creepy. Oh my god. See how smoother it is when it's not on iCloud? How creepy is that? I just can't get over it. It is so weird. Like that's not me, but it is me. Oh my god, it's so fucking weird. Now I've just like freaked myself out. Oh my god, it's so weird. My hair's getting even worse. Alright, well, that'll be it for this video. Kind of dragged on a bit. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll do another update next video. But for now, see you guys in the next video. That'll be it for now. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here, if anyone is. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.